Hello, eighth graders, and happy Friday to you. Today is Friday, it's April 16th, and a distance learning day for everyone. So we are all rocking it out from our homes today. So for today, we have the very last day to work on our final summative assignment for our Changing the World with Words unit. So throughout this unit, we've been looking at powerful speeches and analyzing the different tools that are used to have an impact on the audience and on the readers. So we looked at some as a class. We looked at Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech, I've Been to the Mountaintop, Malcolm X's speech, the Ballad or the Bullet, and a few others as well. This whole week, you've been working with a speech of your own choice. So from a list of choices, you selected a speech, you watched it and listened to it very carefully, and we've been working on a summative assignment that addresses these four major questions. Who is the speaker trying to convince? We also call that the target audience. What does the speaker want? What current events is the speaker referring to? So simply what is happening in society or in the world at that time. We call that context. And then finally, our last skill, what rhetorical devices does the speaker use? We've learned about 6 major rhetorical devices this unit. So you've been working on analyzing your speech of choice and creating responses in the Google Doc, or there was an alternative option to create a Google Slides presentation instead. So for today, we have our final work time to complete our summative assignment, right? So there are sections for each of the different focus areas. It will start off with giving some basic information on the speech. And then from there, we have a space for each of the 4 target areas. Who is the speaker trying to convince? What evidence do you have to support your thinking? What does the speaker want? What evidence do you have to support your thinking? What current events is the speaker referring to? What seems to be happening in the world, society, or community around them at that time? And what evidence do you have to support your thinking? Finally, there is a space to explain what rhetorical devices does the speaker use. And we will go for at least 2. There is a link right here to some definitions and examples of the 6 rhetorical devices in case you need a reminder. There is a space to put the name of the device and evidence. At the very end, you'll see your rubric checklist. Each of the 4 categories will be scored separately. So you'll see out of 4 for each of the sections for 16 summative points total. A reminder that when your grades do show up in the grade book, they will show up as 4 separate assignments, but we'll know that it's all 4 pieces of the same one. Today is your final work day. If you are already finished with this, amazing. I would highly recommend that you look back at your sections and see if you can go above and beyond and add more evidence or more sentences than what's required. We're really trying to work this trimester on going above and beyond those expectations when possible, just to tap into that mentality before we go off to high school at the end of the summer. Okay, so once you are finished today, you are allowed to hit submit at any point when you finish today, and that will be the final assignment for our unit. So if you finish and you're feeling amazing about your work and you hit submit, congrats to you. You did it. Nice work. If you are having issues with completing any of the sections today, please reach out. Please send me an email right away. I will be at my computer checking email, and I can get back to you either via email, or if it seems like it's a bigger question, I can send you a Zoom link so that we can meet face-to-face or voice-to-voice if needed. All right, let's finish up our summative assignment. Let's turn it in, and we can enter the weekend feeling all good and accomplished and amazing. Let me know if you need help, and we'll talk soon. Thanks.